It sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Cunningham left side. That misses off the backboard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Boston. Nice ball movement by Washington. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Washington leading now by 9.
Sarr. The pass to Simmons. Not loose. And there's the drive. Raja can't hit.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Sarr misses in close. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 11 points. Washington calls timeout. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Cunningham's shot is off. Washington leading now by 9. Inside. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Howard. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team. That stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Washington.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. Screen by Howard. Cunningham passes to Howard, and stolen by Song. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Releases. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, here's Thompson. All sorts of time. Good work there as it goes. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Michael. And Washington again with the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Sarr. The fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Josh Green. And it's McCain in at the 2. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Sarr, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's McCain. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Washington. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Clock at 6. It's stolen by Green. Pass to McCain. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
First quarter of play, a minute in. The 3 fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And here is Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. Fires for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 5.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Screen by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. He shot that time, not on target.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Drops in the 3.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The layup off target. 76ers trail by 4. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Pass to Maxey. The shot won't fall. Washington leading by 4. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Outside O'Neal. Launches a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. 1:19 left in the first. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that.
Personal foul.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now.
For the away team, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Washington. Boston comes in for O'Neal. And the second free throw is good. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia, trailing by 5.
It was a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Players, coaches, fans. A frustrating loss for these guys.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers dancing.
It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. The 4th spot held by Alex Sarr.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, Boston uses the glass on the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
76ers trail by 7. Maxey passes to Reed. Back to Maxey. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looked so composed amongst those trees.
It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Hendricks. Down low. Comes up empty down low.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Washington up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
We've got Naz Reid, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Reid. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Washington leading by 4. To the left wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the away team, number 22. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Mann. 15 in his last outing. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Washington leading by 6. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Count that one.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Outside Reed, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they have improved over the offseason.
Green's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Christie. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Maxey. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. To the middle. Here's Sarr. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Reed. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 6-point game. Reed finds Maxey. On the wing man. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And it's finished off inside by Green. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Everyone, your Sixers ENT.
Washington making a change here. And now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. In the third spot, Alex Sarr.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Boston. Shoots from the right block. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And Washington leads by 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. For 3, Maxey. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Washington leading by 3. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Reed sets a screen. Here's Maxey, plenty of space. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Boston. Clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 3. Green, the pass to Maxey. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
That one goes. Count it.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Maxey covering. Tries it from 16. Washington again can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
There's a screen. Here's McCain. And he makes it on the layup. McCain's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And off the glass. That one's good.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Duell, how do you evaluate your performance so far?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
With patience, it'll be all good. Thanks, Duell.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1, and so in the game for Washington. Left side, Maxey. Pass to Green, 6 to shoot. The 3. Sarr pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Uncovered. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Embiid. He's scoreless. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Left side, Green.
Away team foul. Sarr. That's his first personal foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
On defense, the visiting team. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Embiid passes to Green. Shot clock at 6.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
The three-pointer off the mark. From 9 feet out. No good off the glass. 76ers trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Maxey. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Maxey's got 8 points.
Not that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers TNT. Looks like it's T-shirt time, fans. Who wants the shirt?
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Joel Embiid on top. And, of course, Tyrese Maxey.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Number 17. That's his first personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Sixers, McKay. 2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. So he gets them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Washington shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Sarr. Fades and shoots. Washington again can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Embiid. No made baskets yet. Here's McCain.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Green missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The teardrop. Got a hand on it.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's McCain. 9 points in the game. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McCain. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
They set the pick. McCain's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to O'Neal. Maxey covering. Right wing for the lead.
76ers foul. McCain.
So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sarr with the fadeaway. Doesn't go that time. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Washington. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. We've got Josh Green, Trey Mann out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. The shot by Boston, no good. Well, the 76ers shooting just 35% from the floor. Steps back and fires. Hendricks, no good. And Washington shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Boston with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Mann. Outside, Green. That one no good. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Green's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Boston, the pass to Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Hendricks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Washington leading by 4. Now Simmons. Down low. Deflects.